Assalamualaikum, my dear students. This is Shaila Akhtar, Assistant Professor English. Our today's class is prepared for the students of Honours Second Year, and our subject is Non-Coded English. And the topic of our today's class is common mistakes or common errors. Let's get started. To mean appear at an examination, we use sit for, go in for, or take. So try to remember. Sometimes you may use the word give to mean appear at an examination, but it will be wrong if you do so. To mean appear at an examination, you have to use the very word take. So let's see the example. Here the given sentence is Rita gave her examination. So it will be incorrect. The correct one will be Rita took her examination. Now, rule 2. You just have to memorize these things. That is, we write with instrument but write in element. So, write with pen but write in ink or chalk or pencil. And write on paper in book. So, this is the rule for you. So, let's see the example now. Here the given incorrect sentence is I have no pen to write. So it may seem that there is nothing to do with the sentence, but it is an incorrect one, because when you use the very word write with a pen in a sentence, you have to the very preposition with. So the correct one will be I have no pen to write with. So have a look on the rule again. Write with pen, write in ink or chalk or pencil, write on paper, in book. So the correct one is here. I have no pen to write with. Rule 3. There are some words for which the present, past and past participle form are same. So here we have a word like that. Our today's word is cast, and the past form and past participle form of cast are same, that is cast. So if you have the incorrect one in this way, he casted his vote for you. So it may seem to you as a correct one if you don't know the correct past and past participle form of the very word cast. So the correct sentence will be he cast his vote for you, because the past and past participle form of the word cast are cast. Rule 4. When you will have the very word made following by preposition of and from, here is a rule for you when to use made of and when to use made from. If the material of a thing is identifiable, then you have to use make of. And if the material of something is not identifiable, you have to use make from. So let's have a look what the example is going to show us. Here the given sentence, that means the incorrect sentence is paper is made of wood. So here, seeing a paper, you cannot say that paper is made of wood if you don't know it. So the correct answer will be paper is made from wood. And if you see a chair or table, you can easily identify that it is made of wood. So if it comes about chair, you can say chair is made of wood. But if the noun is paper, then you have to say paper is made from wood. Rule 5. Words like let, make and have are always followed by object plus bare infinitive. Bare infinitive means when you use the verb without the infinitive to. So the structure will become subject plus verb plus let or make or have plus object plus bare infinitive. That means the present form of the verb. So here we have the example. Hot weather makes me to feel tired. So here the very word make is used and it is followed by the object me. So according to our rule, when we will have let, make or have following by an object, we have to use bare infinitive. That means the infinitive to will be omitted. So here we have to omit the very word to. So the correct sentence will be hot weather makes me feel tired. Now rule 6. If we use pronouns after the very word let, the pronoun will appear with its objective form. So let's see the example. Let you and he be witnesses. So you is correct here because the subjective and objective form for you is the same. Then the second pronoun after and, that is he, is used here with its subjective form. So the objective form for he is him. So the correct sentence will be let you and him be witnesses. Rule 7. In a single sentence, different words may require different appropriate preposition. If there are different words in a single sentence with the requirements of different prepositions, you have to use them separately. Here we have an example for you. She had faith and hopes for future. So it may seem to you that the sentence is correct because faith and hope for future, so it gives the meaning, but you cannot use the very preposition for with faith. The correct phrasal verb will be faith in and hope for. So the correct sentence will be she had faith in and hopes for future. Next rule. The word drown is used for person and sink is used for thing. The example is here. The ship was drowned in the ocean. Though I have mentioned in the rule that the word drowned is used for person, so we cannot use the very word drown for sheep. So here we have to use sink. So the correct sentence will be the ship sunk in the ocean. Rule number 9. Here we have a list of some nouns. Those are always plural, and when they will be used in a sentence, they will be followed by the plural verb. And the nouns are aristocracy, nobility, clergy, cattle, poultry, people, folk, vermin, and gentry. So let's see the example. The clergy is happy. If you don't know the word clergy and it is a plural noun, then you will think that this sentence is correct. So, as we already have known the list of the plural nouns and clergy is one of them, so the correct sentence will be the clergy are happy. Rule 10. When nouns are joined together with the very word and describing a single thought, they will be considered as a singular subject. So here are the examples for us. Bread and butter are my favorite breakfast. So you can think that bread and butter are two different nouns joined together using the very word and. So it is okay to use the very verb, auxiliary verb are. But it will be a wrong sentence because the word bread and butter are giving you a single thought. That means you can eat bread and butter together as a single meal. You can consider in this way also. So the correct sentence will be bread and butter is my favorite breakfast. So there is an exception here also, that is time and tide wait for none. So according to this rule, time and tide should wait for none, but it is an exception, and you can consider in this way also that time and tide are two different things and we cannot consider it a single one. That is why you have to use a plural form of the verb, that is wait. So time and tide wait for none. It is correct. The next rule, rule number 11. When nouns or pronouns are connected together using with, together with, as well as, along with, in addition to, accompanied by, the verb will follow the first subject. So let's see the example. Lily as well as her sisters have done well in the examination. So here the first subject is Lily and with the very word as well as, Lily is connected with her sisters. So the second subject is her sisters. So here we have two subjects in a same sentence joining together using as well as. So it may seem that the verb have is right here. But according to our rule, whether the two subjects are connected together with the very words with, together with, as well as, along with, in addition to, accompanied by, we have to follow the first subject to maintain the verb. So the correct sentence will be, Lily as well as her sisters has done well in the examination, because the first subject Lily requires the very verb has, because it is a third person singular number. Rule 12. If more than one singular nouns are used after each, every and no, the verb and pronoun will be singular. Here is an example. No teacher and no student help the poor boy. Here the singular noun teacher and student are used just after the word no, and teacher and student, that means more than one singular nouns after no has been used here, and they are joined together with the very word and. The verb and pronoun will be singular. So the verb here is help and the pronoun is the poor boy. So we have to keep them singular. That means no teacher and no student helps the poor boy. Rule 13. The very word each should be used after the numeral words. Numeral words means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. So here is the example. Each of the boys have got 10 taka. So this sentence seems correct, but though here we have the numeral word 10 taka, so we have to use the very word each just after the numeral word 10 taka. So the correct sentence will be, the boys have got 10 taka each. Rule 14. There is no degree of uniqueness. That means the very word unique contains the highest degree of a quality. So there is no necessity to use another word to mention the degree. So here we have the example. This is the most unique case. So the very word the most is not necessary here, because we have the very word unique for the utmost quality, to show the utmost quality. So the correct sentence will be, this is a unique case. So we have some important notes here. There are some words that we use frequently, but generally we do mistakes. We make mistakes. So let's see which word should be used in which way. So the correct form, we make a mistake, an error and a blunder. So with the very word make, we have to use mistake, error and blunder. And we do wrong, harm and injury. And we commit a fault, a crime, an offense and a sin. So we have to remember this list and use in accordance with the given rule. 15 phrases. So whatever we have to keep in mind is phrases are elements of a specific language. So we cannot change the phrases. Whenever to use in a specific sentence, we have to keep the phrases as it is. So here we have some phrases for you. Those are frequently used in the sentences and we generally do make mistakes to use them. So the given phrases are out of doors, out of spirits, in detail, in a nutshell, no bounds, to lose heart. We can give many more examples, but I have given only those phrases. So let's see the examples given here. He went out of door. So if you don't know the phrase, you will think this sentence correct. So the correct sentence will be he went out of doors, because the phrase is out of doors. The next example is he told the story in nutshell. Here again, if you don't know the phrase, you will consider this sentence as a correct one. So the correct sentence is he told the story in a nutshell, because the phrase is in a nutshell. So my dear students, I am going to end here today. With another class, we will meet again very soon. Till then, stay home, stay safe. Thank you.